Hello and welcome to a fresh edition of Rising Borno, where we keep you to speed with happenings and trends in Borno State under the leadership of Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum. Let's begin. Governor Babagana Umara Zulum undertook a walking tour to 4 local government areas in the southern Borno senatorial zone who recently had security challenges. The local government areas visited by Governor Zulum are Goza, Askira Uba, Chibok, and Damboa. He sympathized and condoled with the people over the unfortunate incident of terror attack. The governor reaffirmed his administration's commitment to supporting security agencies in restoring a lasting peace across the conflict-affected communities in the state. He also pledged to rebuild destroyed infrastructure and consolidate the gains of democracy. Professor Babagana Umara Zulum also commended them for their resilience despite the resurgence of attacks in their communities. The governor's 3-day tour across The governor's 3-day tour across southern Borno began in Werebe, a community in Goza local government area recently attacked by Boko Haram. He listened to the community and offered support to them with assurance of providing development at the grassroots.
Yadda shi Senator ya fada yau mun tashi Abuja, bisabilillahi za mu tashi mu sauka Yola mu zo ba. Amma kila ba zan samu kwamwa ta nan gurin ba. Na ji abin da ya faru kuma an wakilce ne. Borno ba bangare ba state ba da za a yi gwamna ya tafi kawai na da'ina kafin na zo.
Governor Zulum was in Uba town at the palace of the Emir of Uba, Alhaji Ali Ismail Mamza. He condoled with the Emir over the resurgence of attack on the community and reiterated commitment to strengthening security, establish more schools and other critical infrastructure.
Hakika magana shi ne maganar tsaro shi ne ba abin da ya kai lafiya, in ba lafiya ba abin da zai yawa. Bayan haka alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin shi shaman ya yi maka wani yawa, to za mu zaka mu gani me za mu yi a kafin lokacin mu yi. Ba abin da na yi ya fi haka. Amma abubuwa da yawa ko a shekara da 'yan nan da mun yi nisa ba ka san security ya bambare hankalin mu duk zai koma mu tabbatar cewa mun samu lafiya. Kudin da muna samu a kashe Borno ka zo kashe 100 fiye da kashe 50 muna kashe a security. To amma lafiya shi ne na gaba, duk planning da kai za ka yi wani abu rashin lafiya ya zo ba abin da ka iya. Especially magana road construction, tun na zo wasu hanyoyin da ya kama na muna son, amma Allah bai yi ba, muna da niyya. Ba wani contractor da kuma za ka kira ya zo ya yi aiki.
Welcoming the governor, the Emir thanked him for his concerns to the well-being of the people.
Excellency, muna godewa Allah Ubangiji da ya kawo ka lafiya wannan masarautan Uba. Excellency, chairman ya faɗa abubuwa da yawa. Ka yi mana komai, Excellency. Ba abin da ba ka yi mana a wannan emirate ba. Ka wanke mu da sabulu da soso. Excellency, duk wanda ya san Uba emirate, a ran da ka shiga gwamna da yanzu akwai bambanci. Ka yi mana komai, amma ina gaya maka ina kunya. Roki ka wayan sabuwa ka san damuwar mu Excellency ga project kai mana ana kai su ba ga masu ba ka sa kudi billions of naira Excellency a wannan emirate na ba abin da zamu ga maka sai godiya. Excellency ka samu duniya in Allah ya kuma lahira ka samu saboda duk abin da ke Excellency wanda zai wani musulman imani.
While in Uba, Governor Zulum visited the Federal Technical College, LASA, and interacted with the institution management. He gave a directive for the deployment of 11 science and technical teachers from the state government's payroll to bridge the manpower gap. He equally promised to construct walls to avoid encroachment to the school in addition to other needs. While in Uba, Professor Babagana Umara Zulum inspected the new Uba General Hospital under construction as well as the mega school in Uvu community.
I assist us in keeping the hospital clean.
The shortest possible time. We will complete it.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for all what you have been doing.
With the Oxford postnatal.
Professor Babagana Zulum was also in the palace of the Emir of Askira, Mai Abdullahi ibn Muhammad. He sympathized and condoled him over the recent insurgency attack and reassured the royal father of government's determination to end the threats to the lives of citizens. Governor Zulum was also in Chibok town and met with the bereaved families affected by the Boko Haram attacks. He again provided financial assistance of 1 million naira to each family that lost a loved one and 500,000 naira to those whose houses and shops were destroyed. He assured to rebuild destroyed worship places in addition to more projects in the town.
Bakin cikin mu ga abin da yake faruwa a yi hakuri shi chief imam ya yi addu'a pastor kuma ya yi addu'a duka musulmai da christian mun san cewa mutuwa sai lokacin da Allah ya kawo shi. Can you why yana shiga wana? Momentarily you close the door mana. Haba. Mutuwa sai lokaci Allah ya yi. Chibok girls wanda aka dauke su aka je rain su bai kare ba sai da suka dawo. A yi hakuri. Mun zama ba ku hakuri ne. Mun kama ku taziya. Kuma mun tabbatar muku cewa ga siyo yana nan. Brigade commander yana nan. Insha Allah matsalar na rashin tsaro na kasar Chibok wannan za mu kawo matsalan shi. Me yana ce Hausa? Za mu gan karshen shi insha Allah. Ba na son mu yi magana za mu dauki mataki insha Allah. A yi hakuri. Hankalinmu yana wajen ku.
Governor Zulum, during his trip, met and addressed frontline troops of the 25 Task Force Brigade in Damboa local government area and sympathized with colleagues of fallen heroes.
In Ghana need not to be overemphasized. And we believe Almighty Allah will forgive those that have lost their lives, and may their families bear the fortitude of this irreparable loss. May their souls rest in peace. For those of you that are still alive, it is our sincere prayers that God will protect you and God will give you the vision, the strength to carry out your duties effectively. You have been doing very well. We have acknowledged your own support, and we want to also commend you. Since the incident that has happened in Damboa about a month ago, both the federal government of Nigeria and indeed the Borno state government are working in partnership with a view to providing the necessary requirements to the Nigerian military with a view to ending this crisis. And therefore, we want you to be patient enough and to continue with the good works that you have been doing, because the government is also trying to restructure the system for greater productivity. We have visited 4 local government areas of Borno State, namely Goza, Askira, Chibok and Dambwa. And the main purpose of our visitation is to first and foremost commiserate with the armed forces as well as the community over the recent events that have claimed the lives of some people and also have injured some people. This is the first mission. While we have also looked into the possibility of strengthening the resilience of the people, as well as supporting the Nigerian armed forces. Inshallah, with the interface that we had with the military and with our gallant volunteer forces, civilian JTF, hunters, vigilante, and foresters, I believe there is a determination, inshallah, to end this crisis. Security matters are not matters that can be discussed anyhow, but parity recommendations were made. Amongst others is the fortification of the villages, and most especially, taking the fight into the enclaves of the Boko Haram and ISWAP. This is something that we need to do. And then the civilian JTF, hunters and vigilante also need to be supported in terms of equipment, in terms of mobilities, as well as in terms of training, which we have agreed upon with the sector commander, sector 4 commander, brigade commander, 25 brigade commander, brigade task force, as well as 28 brigade task force on the need for collaborative efforts. Because without proper collaboration and coordination, we might not get maximum benefit from our ongoing operation. But most importantly, I want to commend the federal government of Nigeria. I want to commend the officers and men of the operation for their renewed commitment to ending the insurgency. So, in a nutshell, we are here. We provided the needed support to the army. We provided the needed support to the civilian hunters and vigilante. And above all, we have commiserated with them. And we have assured them that government of the North and under my distinguished leadership will continue to support the Nigerian army. Yes. In addition to this, the nexus between development and security need not to go by emphasize. We have seen some critical infrastructures in this locality, especially schools and hospitals. The Boa has a population of over 200,000 now. They don't have one big hospital. The big hospital, General Hospital, has been constructed and we shall commission it very soon. Apart from this, water supply network in the Boa, water supply is one of the limiting factors in the Boa. So we have resolved the problem of water supply, as well as in Chibok. The Boa water project has been rehabilitated and we are now in the final stage of the connection exercise. I believe these infrastructures will go a long way in supporting the community. You have seen a visited hospital in Abua, a visited a hospital in Lhasa. The government has given its commitment for the reconstruction and rehabilitation and improvement of these hospitals, in addition to recruitment of human resources for health.
The Borno State Governor rounded up his working sympathy, condolences, and developmental tour to 4 local government areas of Goza, Askira Uba, Chibok, and Dambua with an inspection of the newly constructed General Hospital awaiting commissioning in Damboa. And that wraps it for Rising Borno. See you again next week for a fresh, interesting edition. I am Dorcas Yakubuzala. Goodbye.